What's up, everybody? Oh, my chair got stuck to my shoe. All right, that looks a little better. Oh, and out the door. There we go. Voila. Así está. So what's going on, everybody? This is D&D Vapes, and I'm just coming over here to show you, and I'm going to be making some juice real quick so you guys can learn how to make some juice and with the FDA, and then you're going to make some juice. Okay? Got all that? Got it. So now that we got that all through, and I explained to you how to make juice, peace out. No, I'm just kidding. That me messed up. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is I already started making some juice, and I was like, you know what? With the FDA, everything going on with the FDA and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make another bottle of juice because I still need another bottle of my juice because I'm out of one of my other flavors. So I'm going to make a bottle. You are going to watch how I make it, see how easy it is, and then you're going to try it because you guys need to learn how. Because with the FDA stuff going on, we're all going to need to know how to make juice. This is my juice mixer. You don't have to get one of these. I use it because I make a large amount sometimes. Not a large amount, but I make like a 250 mils at a time of one flavor. And because of that, I use this mixer to make sure it's mixed in really well. All right, let that drip right down into the jar. I got to get now I do use food coloring. I do color my juices, certain ones. A lot of people do. I use food grade, FDA approved, all that crap, food coloring. And basically, I just use like simple colors to give it a little bit of something, you know what I mean? So this one's here is a fruity vape that I made, and I'm just going to add a little bit of green and red, and I'll show you how much I add. You don't need a lot. So basically, you get a drop ready to drop out, but you don't use that whole drop. I touch my e-liquid with the drop. I don't actually give it a whole drop. I just touch it, and like a half a drop, maybe not even, ends up staying with the e-liquid, and the rest will get sucked back in. So I got red and green in there. It's a fruity vape, so I want to give it a fruity color. So let's see what this color comes out to. There we go. There we go. We're gonna let that actually drip down. There. So this is how I make my juice. Now we got a nice pomegranate color, which is nice because it's a fruity vape. Oh, that's gonna be good. I can tell you right now that's gonna be good, and it's not even steeped yet. Now we have to rinse this off, and how I do that is I use hot water. There we go. That's rinsed off. We have our juice made. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it, seal it. And I use these mason jars. They're great for making juice, 250 mils. Now I'm going to put this away, let it sit for about a week or two or three. And that's going to turn from a good juice to a good premium juice. That juice tastes awesome the way it is. I wish you guys could actually try it. It's really good. So now we're going to go ahead and work on a new juice, all right? And what I'm going to try, I'm going to make, let's see, I got some cream brulee. I also have some, let's see, I got some Apple Jacks, which we're not going to use, some Baker's Touch, which is empty. Honeydew is empty, Greek yogurt is empty. The only thing I have is that cream. So let me see, I think I got another one. Oh, here it goes, the coconut milk, the cream brulee, and these are the ones I'm going to be working with right here. And I have Christmas. All right, so give me 1 second. Get off. Off. Stop. I am doing a live show and you guys are acting like a bunch of little babies. So I apologize about that, everybody, that my children are acting like little kids, even though they are, but not as young as they're acting. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start a new e-juice. Now, a random one. I'm not making anything crazy. What I got here is I got some nicotine, enough for 250 mils, which is only about 12.5 milliliters. Is that milliliters or milligrams or? All right, so this is that water in there? Oh, I washed it and left water in it. All right, so these are milliliters. So this is 250 milliliters, which takes 12.5 milliliters of nicotine to make 3 milligrams of nicotine for this size. So basically, I'm gonna take this, which is cream brulee. I'm gonna dump that in there because it's gonna need the whole bottle of this. We're gonna take our coconut milk, rest of that in here. And I'm not measuring, and the reason why is because I don't have enough ingredients for all of these, so I'm just gonna make a new juice that's gonna end up probably coming out really well. I'm pretty good with making juice. We're gonna take a little bit of honeydew, and you don't want to take a lot of this, just a splash of that. This is how I learned how to make my juices. When I started making juices, this is all I ever did. I never measured anything. I just kind of a little bit of sweetener, 3 splashes of that, which equal out to about less than a milliliter of juice. And then I have cinnamon. What do I have here? I got the eggnog. No, I don't want eggnog. I want pumpkin spice. A splash of pumpkin spice. That's it. 3 drops. Okay, now we're gonna grab our VG, sorry, vegetable glycerin. This should be a sealed package, so it is. There we go. I'm gonna take this, pour it right in there, just like that. And that's it. Now that one is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change the color of this one to a gold. So we're going to use the orange and just drop a drop of orange, a drop of blue, tiny drop, not a big drop, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. All right, so if you guys can see that drop in there, kind of hard, but you know what? There we go. So you can see how much I put in there. Just a drop. That's 250 mils and only a tiny drop of coloring, just to add a nice little color to it, you know what I mean? So we're gonna get this in here. Let's mix this all up. And this is gonna make a nice pretty color. You need to stop. There we go. Let that drip off a little bit. I gotta taste it because I don't remember if I added sweetener or not. So I want to make sure before I seal it up how it's gonna taste. And if it tastes good the way it is, then I'll add. I won't add. If it tastes good the way it is, I'll leave it alone. But if it needs sweetener, I'll add a little bit. Let me get my syringe. Oh wow, that's really different. That's really good. I like some of the juices I make that I come up with because with the flavors, the way they come up with, they're good. So anyways, let's get you a calculator that's free that you guys can use. That'll help you guys out to make juice, all right? Look at that. See that? All right. Okay, so this is my problem is I don't have any names for my juice, so I'm just gonna name it, you know what I mean? A random name, random flavors, and they all come out good. And see how fast I make it and how, and the thing is there's companies out there that have been making juice for a long time. Some of the juices suck. They won't come near to what I make, and I don't understand why, because they've been doing it for a while, but whatever. So here we go. Calculator for juice. You want to use eliquid / recipes.co.uk. It's a free calculator on that website. All right. And there you go. You can pause that, write that website down, and it'll bring you right up to the calculator. All right. And you can see this has all, you can add your flavors, your nicotine, what milligram you want to make, the VG, all that stuff. See that, how I did that? I have my recipes down right here for that juice I just made, so I'm not going to erase that because I'm going to write it down later. But that was for this one here. 2 good juices I just made. Very simple, took less than 10 minutes. You guys could do it yourselves. Go on eBay, look up VG, buy some VG off of eBay if you want. Most of the time it's going to have free shipping. They got great deals on there. Also, you can get your flavors. The flavors that I get are from Liquid Barn. All right, guys, and they sell 15 ml bottles of juice, okay, and not just juice. It's your flavoring. And this is how you make your flavors. What you do is what you want to do is the best way to do it is you find a recipe. Right? Look it up. All right. So let's say you like bananas and cream or fried bananas. Type it in, Google it, whatever. Look up the recipe. Once you find the recipe, it'll give you a list of what you need to make that recipe. You grab those juice. Don't buy your flavors first, thinking you know what's going to be in it. Well, fried bananas, that's easy. I'll just buy fried bananas flavoring. No, it's not like that. You can have a fried banana flavoring that'll never come out to the original fried bananas ejuice that's being sold right now by Fried, I think it is, or whatever. But that is a juice that has multiple flavors in it. Other juices as well have multiple flavors added to it to make the specific juice that you love. Okay, so I have a strawberries and cream juice that I make here. This juice here is not just strawberries and cream. All right, I have strawberry cheesecake flavoring in it. I have cream, I have coconut, I have a couple other ones I'm not going to explain because then everyone will know my recipes that I'm trying to bank out at, right? I'll be honest, I'm trying to make some money. I'm poor, on disability, and I need to make a living, and I love ejuice. I love cooking. I went to school for it. I'm a chef by trade, and I love inventing recipes. My adventure was always to want to write a cookbook and put it out and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? That didn't work out. But this and making my own e-juice. I've been making some pretty decent e-juices. And a lot of people like them, and I really want to get them out there for other people to be able to enjoy them. I ask for very fair prices. I charge $10 for my 30 mils. I charge $5 for my 15 mils, and I charge $25 for 90 mils. It's $5 off one of the 30s. So basically, if anyone out there, I don't care if anyone out there knows about the steps that you need to get juice out there. I know right now is probably a bad time with the FDA and stuff, but if anyone could give me kind of like the path to get there, or maybe wants to partner up with me and financially support me with this journey of making juice. But I got some good recipes, guys. I got some great ideas. I really just need the financial part of it to be a partner, to be joining with me and getting this done, because the juices I got are great. Foolish is vape, some of them. Foolish vapes, he's tried them, he likes them. I got a couple other people who's tried them that are up there and doing reviews and stuff. And everyone's giving me an honest opinion, which is what I want. I want an honest opinion. But I'm gonna even say it myself, my juice is good. I like making my own juice, and I like the way it comes out. And being that I'm a chef and I know how to work with flavors and stuff like that, and you know, I think that was a big help on my end, was being a chef. That is so good, man. Oh my God, that is so good. I wish I could share this with all these right now. This one. This is fire. This is good. Man, I wish I could just like send everybody a 30 ml to try right now. Wow. I'm set for a long time, guys. I am set for a long time. And the amount of money I spend on this to make juice is not much at all. The money that you guys spend on 2 bottles of juice is what I spend to buy my stuff to make, I would say over 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can make about 1,500 milliliters of juice, or about a gallon of juice, on the money you spend on 2 little bottles of juice. It's crazy. That's why I try to convince people like to make your own juice, because the money is the financial part of it, is you're gonna save a lot. If you don't care about that part, then don't worry about it. But if you do, you're someone who needs to save money, then go ahead and try it out and try making your juice. You're not gonna go wrong. They sell different size BG bottles. This is one of the smaller sizes I got. All right, this is 3 pounds. So 3 pounds. How much is a gallon? Is what, 5 pounds? A gallon's 5 pounds. Oh, that's milk though. The weight is different with the. Anyways, you can buy this online for like $12, $13 or something like that. You got 3 pounds of juice. 3 pounds, and I don't know what that is in ounces, but it's a lot of juice. And I was hoping it would say like fluid ounces or something. I think this is almost like equivalent to a quart or something like that, a pint. But it's nice. You could buy these, and this will last you a long time. You can buy bottles like this. Then you could go to the Liquid Barn and buy your little bottles like that, or you can go to RTS vapes and they send smaller ones, which are $1.40 to $1.80 something for the 10 mils. The 15 mils are only $2.40 something, a little bit more, but you get more juice, flavor, and you can get yourself some sweetener. I got this from RTS vapes, some sweetener. Then you could get your nicotine, which I purchased from RTS Vapes as well. Um, and you would be all set. Flavoring, your sweetener, your PG if you want. You don't have to because your flavoring all that stuff added, it thins it out anyways. Your nicotine, some jars, small, big, whatever size you want to make. I use the 250 mils, which are perfect for me to sell to my neighbors and friends and stuff like that. Then you got yourself a little ejuice factory going. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself a little ejuice setup going so you can make your ejuice. So you can make and help people out that need help that can't afford to buy ejuice that, you know what I mean, from a store. I know people who quit vaping because they could not afford to buy a $15 bottle of e-juice, so they're out smoking again. Not afford the e-juice. That's a shame. Like, the prices are so high sometimes on e-juice that people actually quit vaping. And I did not know that. And guess what? It's a 16-year-old kid and he's smoking cigarettes rather than vaping because he can't even afford the vape stuff. Cigarettes are easier for him to buy. Like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. A bottle of e-juice costs him almost $13 to $14. That's 2 packs of cigarettes. 3 packs of cigarettes. He buys a cheap one. So yeah, about 3 packs of cigarettes. So that's 2 for 60 cigarettes, which will last him over a week. For the money that he buys from a bottle of e-juice that only lasts him about 3 to 4 days, he said. So he'd rather get the cigarettes than buy the e-juice because he's saving money. When we started doing this whole thing to save money and to save lives, now everything's going back around the other way. There's people quitting vaping because the prices of e-juice are going up so high that they can't afford it. They go and buy the bags of tobacco, buy tubes of cigarettes, and roll their own, and they're saving money. So I don't know whoever said that you're going to save money from vaping. No, I'm actually been spending more money on vaping now than before because buying the juice is where you're going to spend your money. Buying mods, buying RDAs, that's the cheap stuff. Because once you have a RDA, you're set. But buying the juice, it's getting a little too expensive. It's getting out of control. And you guys, you people who make juice, need to really step back a little bit and think about your little juice making business and get off your high horse and realize why you started doing this. And if you started doing it for a financial state so you can make money off of people, then you're in it for a messed up reason. Because the reason why I make juice and I'm not getting rich on it, and I never will allow myself to get rich off of people's money that can't afford it, it's wrong. Make e-juice, sell it affordable. I sell it $10 for 30 mil, and I don't even like doing that, but I have to because I gotta be able to buy all my bottles. I gotta buy everything, right? You guys are buying e-juice by the drums, so you're paying 10 times less than what I am, and you're still selling it for more. And it's not even premium, it's junk. A lot of you guys got junk out there. That's why I don't vape half the junk out there. I'll tell you what though, this stuff right here, this stuff is awesome. It's really, really good, but I wouldn't spend my money on it. No, I would not buy it. That I did not buy that. This was a gift from Foolish Vapes. Go check him out on his channel, Foolish Vapes. He's one of the best out there, I think, as far as comedians go. But yeah, no, Foolish Vapes, guys. He's an awesome person. He's a juice reviewer that reviews tons of juice, and he'll give you his honest opinion to what you want to hear about this juice. I'm gonna tell you my opinion. It's good. That's it. Fire. But anyways, yeah, try making your own juice, guys. Buy a small bottle of BG to start off with, so if you mess up, you don't ruin too much and you don't lose money. And another thing I want to tell you is, Use the calculator, because then you can make small bottles like this, a 15 ml bottle of ejuice to practice, and make 15 ml at a time with different flavors just to practice with, and it'll give you the calculator will give you the right calculations of nicotine to put in it, VG, PG, flavoring, all that stuff. You'll be able to put it in here, mix it up, and then let it steep for a little while, taste it, and see how it came out. But you're gonna want to let it steep, because your juice might taste like crap at first, but when you let it steep for about a week or so, it will taste good. When you start practicing and doing it more, you're going to be able to make juice, taste it right away, and say, wow, and then let it steep, and then be like, wow, wow. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Peace out. I'm out, because I'm done explaining myself about juice. I know I didn't show you guys how to make juice, because I already started making it before I even started recording and stuff like that. But all you want to do is just let it steep, let it steep, let it steep. If you have juice in your house that you bought and it's not steep and it tastes like crap, let it steep, because a lot of people are buying juice and it tastes like crap. And a lot of these companies, they're not letting their juice steep, because a lot of times they can't, because it's on demand faster than they can push it out. So, and that's a lot of times with the cheaper juices that are real good, sell faster. The more expensive juices that are good sell a lot slower. Expensive juices that are crappy sell even slower. See what I'm saying? Cheaper juice sell faster, and you just make your profit faster. Just got to sell more products. Once you get a company going, you start selling juice and charging more money, and people are just kind of like, you're going to start losing business. I'm going to sell my juice bottles, 30 mils, $10. That's it. Sounds like a lot, but it's really not compared to everybody else. There's juices out there that are cheaper than mine, but then a lot of them don't taste good. And then you regret it. And then you're like, oh, well, it's okay, but no. Buy a juice. You want to buy juice? Hit me up on Instagram. D8D _ vapes. All right. D, the letter, the number 8, the letter D _ VAPES. DD's vapes. Instead of with the and symbol, it's got an 8, because Instagram is jerks about symbols. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get going. I got my kids. I'm gonna spend some time with them. I just wanted to let you know, guys, with all this stuff with the FDA going on, you guys need to start learning how to do some things on your own, like coil building, juice making, because not everybody's gonna be able to do it for you anymore. Learn how to make it. You want someone who can have time to show you privately, cam to cam, something on Instagram. I will show you guys. Whoever needs help, I'll do a private on Google if you want, Hangouts. We'll do a private message, and I'll teach you guys how to build a coil or how to make some juice. And I'll teach you guys how to do simple coils, nothing big, or a simple Clapton if you want a Clapton, but nothing. I'm not gonna show you guys nothing big. Show you how to read your ohms, or even show you how to do a build that's guaranteed to come out at ohms, that's safe, so you can just keep going ahead and vape if you don't have a ohm checker, right? So this is all for now. Go check me out, guys, and thank you for your time. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And subscribe, guys, and leave a message if you got any questions. Anything else? Yeah, just vape on, guys, and don't give up the fight. A lot of people, not a lot, but there's a few reviewers that chickened out and kind of backed out of the channel. So I just don't agree with that. It's kind of like saying, screw this, I'm done fighting. I'm just gonna go back to cigarettes. I'm weak. I'm a loser. Like, come on. It's a simple fight. Open your mouths. That's it. There ain't no guns involved. There ain't nothing involved. Just your voice. It's a fight of a verbal fight against the FDA. What we want as the people of the U.S., as our rights, And that's all, man. It's a right. It's a right that we have, and they're taking that right away from us. We are their slaves, man. We are their slaves. We are the slaves of the greed, and we need to change that. We've been under them for so long, and they overpowered us so much. And do you think that half the artillery is for us to protect us? Half the army stuff and artillery and all the ammo and all that stuff they got is for us. It's for us. Keep us under control. You don't want to mess with the U.S. Army, but one day we might have to. So straight up, open your mouths. Say what you need to say. Peace. Hit me up later.